Look what I got through the post. Utter drivel. Utter drivel and coloured pictures. And pie in the sky. And utter drivel. And more pictures. And books by this author. It's got a 6-word instead of a 4-word. But I'm not going to read it here because it's boring. It's got a dedication to someone without who I wouldn't be here today. There's more than one person, but there's one person more recently. Blah blah blah. Anyway, so here we go. I wasn't going to do this, but you deserve it. I'm sure. I just received a delivery of String's book of utter drivel, the sort of thing, if you read it too much, will make your wisdom shrivel. He's trying to sell it for $10.99, a rip-off at half the price. Although I think the book is crap, I still think String is nice. If it ever sells, all profits will go to crops, not shops. Bestseller it will never be, but maybe a really good flop. It was never meant to be published. He did it while I was asleep. It wasn't till it was already made did he even utter a peep. I like the coloured pages. My book was boring as fuck. It might convince someone to want it with a little bit of luck. I personally wouldn't have published it because, as I said, it is crap. But that horse has already bolted, an undeniable fact. So I'll read you a poem from the book. It's called Prohibition of a Word. Is that a snake in the grass, or merely a viper? Nu komt up, I demand, Kruiper. It's amazing really what that sleeve conceals if you roll it up and see what it reveals. A truth almost hidden behind another mask. If you didn't know the antwoord, I guess you'd have to ask. There are many different types of prohibition, some of them subtle, but they still cause division. Don't promote a bad meaning someone gave to a word. If you do, in my view, you will simply sound absurd. If denigrating words is really your mission, after hours of talking you just didn't listen. It's really incessant and frankly quite boring. I just fell asleep. Did you hear me snoring? Marijuana could never be deemed a racist word. That's all semantics, or haven't you heard? To promote that as fact is a huge pile of shit. Deliberate division it gets on my tits. I cannot be bothered to sit and explain to those who don't listen again and again. Don't change it to say it's prohibition derived. That's twisting it round. It just sounds contrived. When I read that crap, it sounded bombastic. Empty fake words as natural as plastic. The Hispanic word with its origins a mystery. The word prohibitionists try to rewrite history. So spreading that bullshit is a deliberate decision. For years now to stop it was a big part of my mission. But my mission is over. I won't bother to talk when it feels like I'm trying to educate pork. That kind of a division is a prohibitionist's tool. To promote it again, you sound like a fool. Semantics is the philosophical meaning of words. I've said it so often, maybe you never heard. Of course you didn't, that's plain to observe. From now on I'll ignore you, that's all you deserve. So please call me a drama queen, see if I care. I'll worry about it whilst brushing my hair. Don't bother to call me, I simply won't answer. I can't hear your tune and I'm just not a dancer. I did give it some thought though, that I must confess, and apologies if this has caused you distress. I believe what you do is deliberate action and hope you achieve some weird satisfaction. To continue this path is not one that I choose. It is really unnecessary and it will give me the blues. Our communal direction has come to an end and has started to drive me clean round the bend. I'm choosing a new path, but accept my best wishes. Cheerio, and once again, thanks for the fishes. I'm not doing this against you, I'm doing it for me. Leave me alone and get back in the sea. So that's just a little snippet of this book of utter drivel, which is published by String. It's book number 2 in the fantastic Library of String. See, we've got its own special number. And there you go, there's a dedication. I don't know if that'll be back to front, it looks back to front to me. Anyway, Namaste, have a good evening.